Hey, it's Kyle here, and today I'll be talking about episode 7 of Andor, the announcement. Um, this should be fairly obvious, but in this review there will be spoilers, so if you haven't watched episode 7 yet, please watch this episode first before you watch this review. With that being said, really love this episode. Really awesome. Honestly, no really big complaints about it. Definitely one of my favorite episodes of the series so far, probably because it has a couple elements of the show that I was most excited about and have been looking forward to and have been enjoying it when they have been having it in the show. And that is Mon Mothma and the stuff with the ISB and the kind of the imperial politics of the security side of things. First, Mon Mothma. I'm more and more convinced that my favorite Star Wars series that could be created would be a series that just followed Mon Mothma in this period of her life. I'm really loving this. As somebody who's kind of a nerd for political science and kind of loves that side of stuff. Her scenes are amazing, absolute perfection. The first scene with her in Luthen's antiquity shop, as they're kind of having a very subtle argument about which directions resistance to the Empire should take. You have Mon Mothma, kind of advocating for more of a cautious approach. Trying to limit the damage that's done to others, and Luthen definitely advocated more of an approach similar to Saw Gerrera. More, there should be no rules. If people get hurt, so be it. In fact, the harder the Empire cracks down, the better. So you're definitely starting to see that diverge, and I'm very interested to see how this series unfolds and kind of, I guess, illustrates how Mon Mothma becomes the more dominant voice within the rebellion, and not Luthen and people that believe like he does, I should say. So really love that scene. But my favorite scene by far in this episode is the party scene, which had to go on for like about 5 or 8 minutes with Mon Mothma talking with her her old friend, which I apologize, I forgot the character's name, but I'll just allude to it as her friend. And basically, their discussion and basically Mon Mothma bringing him into the fold of, letting him know like, hey, I'm not the person you think I am. I'm not this kind of politician who's kind of wasting her time and doing all these public appearances type stuff and kind of focus on charity and that type of stuff. There's something a little bit more going on here, and I want to bring you on board because I want you to be basically my money person. It's clearly, her beginning to widen her circle for whatever plan she has to begin the active resistance to the Empire. But that scene, I love the little elements where they clearly, having this discussion, but they, she reminds me, hey, smile, pretend we're talking about our childhood, that type of stuff was amazing, and basically, them somewhat plotting how to rebel against the Empire while surrounded by people, one, who has no idea what's going on, and I'm sure the vast majority of them are really pro-Empire. So that scene was absolutely amazing. The acting from everybody involved was perfection. Again, I could have an entire series based on a scene like that. I absolutely love that. I really enjoyed all the ISB stuff as well. You're seeing more of, the backstabbing and more, they're concerned for more about power struggles than actually accomplishing their work. Really loved all that aspects of it. And I really enjoyed what we got to see from Andor, where, Cassian is kind of, struggling to kind of own up to what he did. He still views himself like, oh, I just did a robbery and now I'm lucky I have a lot of money. But you have, some people are viewing this person that committed this robbery, not knowing it's him as a hero. You have others blaming him for bringing down the Empire on their planet. And he's thinking, like, I didn't really do anything. But he's, I think he's starting to come to grips, like, I'm actually a part of something bigger here that I didn't realize. And especially when you see at the end where he gets kind of inadvertently arrested by the Empire, probably because of the crackdown that he inspired. So I'm very interested to see where this goes. I think we're on the start of a new 3-episode arc here of the series. I'm assuming based on Andor being arrested at the end of the series, he'll be in an Imperial prison. So maybe we're going to get a prison break, which is very cool because one of my favorite episodes of The Mandalorian was the prison break episode. That one. Love a great prison break, so I'm very excited for that, if that is the direction it goes. Really excited to see how the Mon Mothma storyline develops, how the ISB storyline develops. I'll also say this is setting wise, I really love that setting on the planet that Andor was arrested on. I'm not sure if that's a planet that's came up before in any other stories. I'm not familiar with it personally, but I really love that setting. And you almost got a feeling like this is like the Star Wars version of like Miami South Beach, and this is where Andor goes to kind of spend the money he got from his robbery and kind of living the good life, but he's quickly learning what others have warned him. The Empire's everywhere and you can't get away. So I'm not sure if we'll see that beachside planet again, but I just wanted to do a quick thing. I thought that was a really cool setting. Even the music started playing. It's like, oh, this is not normal Star Wars music. What's going on here? So I thought that was a lot of really cool, clever choices in that setting. And I would definitely be open to seeing more of that planet because I thought it was a nice change up from what we typically see in Star Wars. So in the comment section below, let me know what you liked and didn't like about episode 7, the announcement. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate the support. Hope you keep on coming back to this channel and checking out all the reaction or review videos I do for Andor and all the other Star Wars stuff. And be sure to check out all the book reviews I do on here. I actually will be posting a book review a few days for the newest book in the High Republic series, so be sure to check that out. Again, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time, and may the Force be with you.